Hey there and welcome back to our Sunday special expeditions and MudRunner game. We were just in Amur with the deep snow and everything and back to expeditions, an entire different climate though, right? With the Arizona deserts. Really looking forward to today's Let's Play. But off we go though with the mission Breaking Bread, Arizona National Museum. Yesterday, biologist Brad Cook took a mobile lab into the desert without notice. We are concerned he may have taken some ill-advised substances and gotten lost. Authorities say he hasn't been gone long enough to report him missing. So we'd like to contract your team for a rescue operation. Now how cool is that though? And as you can see right over here, these missions are Arizona government. So I do like it though, like I explained a couple of episodes ago that this game is not like SnowRunner, it's more like a, well, exploration, science type of game, and I really do appreciate it for what it is. So off we go now. We have to, we have to hire a Jagger, a hunter in other words. And let's see what our rewards is and what we actually have to do. We also get a semi-automatic gearbox for the Collie 293 and Pug. An expanded parking we can get too. How nice is that? It greatly reduces the cost of evacuation to the base or outposts were installed. And gateway to Weep Bay outpost. Not bad either. Do not use any other type of truck except Scout. Alright, good to know from the get-go. Drive no further than 1,350 meters, so we have to be really pinpointing this one and complete an expedition. So straight on the nose, Scout, and well, soon as, I don't know, not as soon as possible, but as short as possible of a drive as we can. That is less than 2 kilometers, by the way. That is less than half a mile. Anyways, let's go in the Grand Canyon here and let's find what we do need. I think this one is actually pretty decent to have right now. And we want to have that. We also want to have a winch tool, and we can actually customize it too, by the way. Well, here we are with Brian Wilson. He's a Jagger, a hunter in other words. Off we go, Marks, binocular drone, truck plus 20 meters, scouting zone. That's pretty decent though. That's really a nice big extension around our operative measurements. Now let's see, where do we actually have to go? Yeah, we got to scout out rather well. We have explored this before, so we know where exactly to go. But it also depends on the mission, right? You know, objectives in general. It seems like we have to go to the left part first, yeah. And then it's going to show us where we might go. Interesting. We better use binoculars, I suppose, right? You know, now hopefully the guy is alive. Because it's rough terrain though, and especially if he had some fun shrooms, one might say. The biochemist went north across the river. We need to find his traces. Definitely have to. Kind of want to grab it though, you know what I mean? But no, our goal is actually to be as smooth as possible here. Yeah, let's go down here. Devices, no tools. Yes, mon ami. Off we go, off we go. Not with that side. We also want to lower this one. Alright, come on, big boy. There you are. Very nice. Yeehaw! I love it though, I love it. It is such a strange way to do this if you come from SnowRunner. Oh boy. Well. Oh. Nice! Super lucky though, aren't we? This little bit could also mean the difference between success and not. We don't really care if we are going to break a little bit here and there. I kind of want to roughneck this episode, right? Not because, oh, it's fun to destroy a truck or something, but I want to see the consequences of it. We have been driving very clean, very purely, so a little bit of risk here and there is actually a lot of fun. Don't you agree? But we are not just going to YOLO it or be a meme driver right now. We still go and do some calculative risks. Oh boy, there you go. Off we go though into manual high. Oh boy, now look at that, man. Yeah, that suspension will be a goner right now. Okay, back to auto, I suppose. Low gear plus, even better. Better slow than bouncing around and going left and right non-stop, because the little turns to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right are absolutely disastrous. It just adds up on meters and miles. Now I kind of wanted to go to the left side, but those dead trees, yeah, they are obstacles that I want to avoid. But it's kind of interesting that we have a scientist right now that we have to rescue. He's a free thinker. Someone that needs a little bit of extra free thinking by the substances Big Boy started to use in a dangerous environment. So if you use those things right, you know, you're drying up a little bit quicker than normal. Increased body temperature and everything like that though, right? You know, and I hope he has enough water with him. Because if not, yeah, it's going to be difficult. Oh, we do see tires. Oh, we have to scan it a little bit further. Alright. But yeah, he's definitely going to dry up, and time is of the essence here. There we go. Okay, so he went forward, went to the left there, and here to the right. Judging by the footprints, Brad went deep into the crevices. But at least we know his direction, so keep on looking. Yes, definitely will do though, huh? Alright, so as you can see, he went there, left, and then this way. At least he knew how to drive though. In a secure measurement, that is. Okay. Now, I am not certain if... Oh. Okay, sure, let's honk that. I'm not sure if we would spin our tires on the spot, if it counts as meters traveled. On the dashboard it definitely will add on onto the kilometer stand, right, you know, on the mileage. But for the mission it might be a whole different story. Man, this environment is so different than Amur. Yeah, we cannot go up here. Let's go into auto. Like I said, time is of the presence and of the essence. Let's see. Let's just go to the middle one. This is just so fun though, right? You know, there's no issues traversing the land in this way. It absolutely feels fantastic. Like you just go, you know what I mean? Now, by the way, yeah, we don't know. He might be around here somewhere. So once we enter the zone, we are going to use a drone. Because it might be like we have to climb up here somewhere, you know? If I do know the game, it's around here, somewhere around the corner. Is he hiding there in the shadow? Not really though, not really. Well, let's go right there. Ah, explore the area, 30%. Oh, that's a dangerous mission though, so you know what? Let's park over here. And let's do some more scouting, because it is working out, as you can see. Fly me to the moon. Is it really working out? Doesn't add up. Okay, it does add up. Great, great. 40% already. Very good stuff. There's something in the distance there. I think it is for some extra cargo. Right over the white lines where we are staring at, on the little plateau. Kind of seems like we just have to look downwards also. Yeah, if we only had a drone operator with us right now, though. How good will that be? 62%. We're just going to skim the edges here. Bad signal stops us from flying further. And there is no auto return on this drone though. Normally you have that on very expensive drones. Very little cool mechanism though. It finds its own way back home. How nice is that? 70% over here, 71. Yeah, we will be driving so much around right now though, so we gotta be tactical about this mission here. That's just what we are doing using the drone. Imagine just driving back and forth. You will get so close to that limiter of 1.3 kilometers of travel. Oh yeah. Now the battery must be empty almost too. Gotta be careful with that. So it seems like we are hitting our limit here too. 75%. He's not here in between, I think. Nah. Beautiful views though, I gotta admit. Alright, 81% out of nowhere. Let's just accelerate here. I kinda have a feeling like we have to go in this direction anyways. Even if not, we can just put the drone on, you know. Just like that. It seems like the battery is still good though, so that's nice. Very unexpected to be fair with you. Okay, so we got some greenery. He could have gone here for some shade. Very realistic, so I have to admit. There's some water close by, meaning he could collect that and make some fire. As you can see right over there though, you see it pop in. It's the cargo, and even behind there there's a cargo container though. Nice. There we go. I love this though. These details are so fantastic though, isn't it? And what a dashboard, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. They should actually have put the map there and an RPG on, right? You know, like we know where we are. That would have been pretty decent. I love the mirror quality. I wish Farming Simulator had something like that. It has decent, but it has very old school mirror qualities though, sadly. Conduct visual inspection of trailer. Yes, sir. Let's see what we have here, just in case. Oh, that's a lot of money again, though, missing out. Oh, well. Aha. Interesting. Oh, let's just go here. Nice and slow. By the way, I will really put the tires normally all the way down. And you know what? Let's just do it. There we go. Most control here. That's some extreme off-roading, isn't it? Start scanning. Take a closer look. Ah, braking you see even the bullet holes in the door though. You know, taped over. Okay, that's very nice. That's real cool though. Ah, come on, try again. But yeah, take a closer look to it. And it's just from Breaking Bad now. Even the two chairs, the barrels. Very, very nice. Oh, I miss some good TV shows though. If you do know a good one, do let me know, alright? Papa, there you are. This is really Brad's trailer. Good thing we found it. Alright, very good though, Brad, you know. Ah, I love it. That's fun. That's real fun. Reward? That's about it? Yep, that's about it, my boys. Mission complete. Everything off the check mark. Very, very nice. Let's go grab these rewards. To headquarters. There you go. Very nice. Let's continue. I'm feeling like a good boy right now with hauling and all. Now, sadly, we cannot have this. Complete urgent repair, huh? Wait a minute. Urgent repair? Expedition on Coconino, Arizona. Coconino. Interesting name. That one is locked too. Waweep Bay we are going to. No more shaking. This is for the Arizona government. The Hydrological Bureau wants to set up a field laboratory in this area. And you know how it is with precision instruments. The slightest shake and all the work goes down the drain. We need to find a suitable place with minimal seismic activity. Seismic vibrator we do need to equip. Off-road truck, and let's see what we do need. Drive no further than 4,500 meters. So, almost 5 kilometers. Not bad. Complete an expedition and use 60 liters of fuel with your throttle pedal down. My throttle pedal down? Huh? Wait a minute. Alright, so my interpretation of this is actually like, you know, like no winching, no nothing like that. So that's actually pretty decent though. Let's go with it. We do need an off-road truck. And the step is actually a beautiful container as we do see. We kind of want to have this big boy right there. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Inventory. There we go. And I would say that's about it. Yeah, I mean, looking good though, doesn't it? And to be fair with you, I would like a manager right now, because we're not spending a lot. But the rewards plus 20% for expedition completion. Also for contract completion, for task completion. It's a valuable item. Very beautiful though, very beautiful. And a beautiful item I believe we have to find or something though. I'm not sure, but off we go anyways. Now, trade. Yeah, the valuable item is not here though, but that's okay. So it's a little bit getting dark here. And it seems like we have to go here. Gateway to Waweep Bay. Is that the case though? That is interesting. So for the first time right now, we have to go to a different location by car. Or by vehicle, technically. Are we looking in the direct way? Yes, we are. Okay, all the way down there. Okay, past the airplane. I mean, this should not be a difficult mission though, think about it. Bonus objectives, neither. It's just straight to the point, I love it. We really want to explore and do everything for 100% right, you know, but we will do that in free roam. Right now we are being hired for certain missions and all, and that is just what we are going to focus on. That's our task. It's a heavy boy though, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is really heavy right now. I can feel it in the way how it's actually driving and how it's performing. That Seismic though, yeah, it's something else. Now, off you go to the right side, and do we want to go to the valley down there? I think we want to, right? You know, we already went to the top left, behind the airplane itself. So we can actually do it in this way. And by the way, is it because we don't have a base in the other map and that we have to keep doing this? If so, then we do need to do some long-term planning, right? You know? By that I mean fuel resources and everything that we have to carry with us, repairs and so on and so forth. But at the same time though, maybe we can unlock something over yonder. I love how flexible the suspension is here. It is so accurate though. It really is massively accurate. Although the steering could be a little bit sharper though, right? You know, just a little bit. The best thing about this is actually that the nose is not just digging in non-stop. That makes me happy though, right? You know, that makes me just want to push the pedal to the metal though. Full throttle ahead, indeed. Is that something? Oh no, it's just a rock for me. Is it? Let's just check it out actually. Oh, just some trees. Now around here somewhere should be what we are looking for. Put it all on. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're kind of stuck there between two rocks. But before we move on, yeah, right over there. We want to stay to the left side of this rock formation. Yeah, there we go. Kind of incredible to believe though, right? You know, like all of this is sandstone, and through the thousands and thousands of years, rainfall and rivers just did cut layer by layer away. And of course it started on the top and it became smaller and smaller in time too. A couple of lakes maybe sometimes, you know, dripping through the floor bed. I do like these backstories though, and yeah, real life stories. It just makes 100% sense. Can we go through that? Only my wildest dream though, huh? And as a trucker we have a lot of wild dreams. Sometimes we just imagine that we hit the pedal to the metal and we just take off flying, you know. Sometimes literally we just fly off a cliff. Yep. Now I kind of feel bad though by destroying those cactus. Ah, yeah, it takes a while to let them grow. By the way, cactus fruit, man, it's delicious to drink. I ate them, you know, the prickly pearls. And yeah, I didn't clean them properly. So I had a bunch of needles in my fingers. And those are very thin needles, like hairpins, you know. And I couldn't get them out there. So nature, you know, the biological matter had to push it out in time. Of course it broke off, making it worse. But in time... yeah, absolutely beautiful though, absolutely done. But the juice itself, man, that's delicious. Nice and cold. Very refreshing though, especially in summer heats. Kinda reacts like an electrolyte. It's not a one-on-one, of course, but you know. Right here, floor it. Come on, big boy. Interesting. I kind of want to explore what's over there before we actually move. Is it just like the expedition to the next zone? Yeah, it kind of is though, but it's blocked off. Alright, makes sense. Makes sense. Let's go back. Travel, okay, an area streaked with water spaces, river and reservoirs, with extremely high elevation chances and difficult terrain. A real test for tourists, not to mention moving not on foot. This is part of Arizona region. Well, we are not a tourist though, right? Neither is my merch, by the way, I'm just saying. Whoppa. Look at that. It's a very interesting open region though to begin with. Let's see. So we gotta go over there. We have to stick to the left side, clearly. As we can see there too. Yeah, look at that. A massive lake though. I don't think Arizona has that. No, it has a lake, you know, but in the desert itself, I doubt it though. We could be at the border at the same time, but I think there has to be a lot more greenery though before there's a lake. But I could be wrong though. If I'm wrong and you know it, then let me know it too, alright? And point me to the right direction. New objective discovered. Alright, where's Peggy? Where's the objective? Ah, don't worry, she laughs at those jokes though. Yeah, it's good that we actually Started to look forward there for once. You know what will be nice? I'm not sure if it's in the game yet, right? I'm playing this totally blind. That we can place our own little bridges. And that he stay there. I doubt it though, because I did read a comment that people are complaining about the resetting of your trucks and all. And yeah, man, if that is the case, I get it though. Because it makes anything just twice or 10 times the work than it should be. But if we can place a bridge, let's say over there that gaps it, you know, that little twinkle there, that would be really nice. It will feel extremely rewarding. But I also do get it at the same time, because we are actually a scientist, right? Or we are not a scientist, we are helping scientists by collecting data, whether it's environmental or with a seismic vibrator right now to see how the tremors are. But also like searching for historical objects and this and that, right? You know, that's very important to do. And we don't want to make, let's say, a Mario Kart region here either, you know what I mean though? Like where everything is just skippity-doo, just do whatever you want and ruin the environment. So I do get that behind it. I have a different opinion if it will be SnowRunner. Especially Roadcraft though, because with Roadcraft, okay, you hire me in this region? Now it's mine. I do with it what I want. I build roads where I want and stuff like that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And you know, like, that is my entire different thought about it. SnowRunner, I am dreaming of anything that I can change, right? And I know it will never happen in that game. But I'm still dreaming. Let's see if this does anything for me. Yeah, not much though. The rear is kinda tucked in there. Keep on moving though. It's either the nose or the rear, it seems. Can we grab onto anything here? There you go. Yeah, the buttons are so extremely different though from SnowRunner, so I might misclick here and there. Okay, if that is not going to do the one, then this one will. Yeah, there's no doubt. Come on. Come on! Yeah, game developers though, if you ever do see this, then you know that I'm not the only one struggling here. Alright. Pull. Pull! For real though? We are getting stuck here? No way. Why would we be stuck there at the rear? You know what I mean? If we are pulling with this one in that direction, sideways. Alright. This is not bad either. Just use this one. And we place it nicely over there. Not the best scenario, but that's alright. I do appreciate that the game is getting a little bit more difficult though. I do appreciate that quite a bit. But yeah, that's the Achilles heel though, huh? Look at that rear suspension, man. That is something else. Then we have a massive ladder to the left side. I'm not sure why there are two ladders here. But to each their own. Let's turn left. Oh, look at that. There's an old little dock over here. Oh yeah. Or pier, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of weird, by the way. Like in the USA, there are laws that you own your land, you own your pier, but you do not own what is below your pier. So let's say if there are hunters under your pier, hunting for whatever, or people just having a massive party down there, you cannot evict them. The cops cannot do anything for you. It is extremely rude though. It is incredibly rude. But it is a fact. And I mean, how crazy is that though, right? You know, like they are technically using your property, whether to hide from something or from the sun, you know, get in the shade, or just to annoy you. Even if you are using that pier, you can just go there and be wild about it. But if they touch it, if they lean against it, it is something completely different though. Yeah, the first time that I did see this law, I was like, what is going on here though, right? You know, because the reason is you don't own the water below it. Then there is another loophole. You technically own the land that is below that water, because that's where they are standing on. You know what I mean? I will be a good lawyer though, wouldn't I be, if you think like that already? Okay. I mean, you gotta think like that, right? Because if not, then all piers are illegal. Because nobody has, you know, like a license for building a pier on land that is public land, right? And if it is the case, do you have to pay rent if you dock a boat on it, which is yours? Think about it, right? You know? But then you got him by the balls, though, you know what I mean? Let's fly around. Now, it kind of seems, though, like we have to be on the other side right now. But at the same time, maybe not. We could climb over there, I've noticed, right? So that's not a bad thing either. Alright. We gotta climb up. Loving it. Good. It's a good challenge, though, isn't it? Oh yeah, we can definitely do that though, huh? I mean, I don't own this truck. Well, technically I do, so we don't have to own up to anybody. You have uncovered a new climb. Yeah, we did indeed. We did indeed though, but can we actually climb on it without using anything except our winds? Yeah, first let's try out our own little truck. Oh yeah, come on big boy. You can do it. We all believe in you. Come on, man. Just stop humping that rock. Just go on. You have to be a little bit further on the right side here. Yeah, it's climbing. Yeah, that's a good little truck though, huh? Oh yeah. Come on, smash that like. Since when do I say smash that like though, huh? I'm not like that. But yeah, hit that like. Because this truck, man, it did something very good. And it's from Springfield, so it could use a little bit of love, I would say. Yeah, there you go. Springfield fireproof tires. Oh, the tires are from there. Alright, not bad though. I'll give that a massive like because these tires are really good. Alright, enough about the meme YouTuber stuff. What is that? Is that an observatory or is that a UFO? Look at that. It's a UFO observatory. Interesting. Oh yeah. Gotta climb there. I mean, we could go a little bit further though. 3%. We could use the drone, but look at that, right? You know, like any moment right now. Now, don't go off the cliff. If we do need to, we will. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, come on, really? Okay, we do need the drone. Or, can we actually scout like this? Technically, we should be able to, right? Because it's just the same little thing. There we go. Yes, indeed. 90.8 meters distance. Now, 5. Okay. Okay, now we are taking more distance. So maybe we have to go either downhill again to the left, or we have to stay up here. And I have a feeling we have to stay up here, because the climb is just way too epic that we just endured. For not being, you know, used for the mission. Or any other mission. So far, so good. 31, 30. We are still lowering it. Oh yeah, look at this view, by the way. Oh, that view is so good, though. Oh, okay, we are increasing. So either it's to the left or it's to the right here. It's easy to find out. Let's just go this way. Okay, it's right behind us. Man, the sound of this engine, though, that's so good. Now, that's great, man. That is great. That's a beautiful mission. Use 60 liters of fuel with your throttle pedal down. We did not manage to do that. How much liter do we have to use then? I don't know. Anyways, by that, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to do this right in between episodes, though, right? So you don't have to be there for me destroying gasoline, alright? Or diesel, actually. So yeah, I hope you will have a wonderful time, guys. Bye-bye.